welcome to the stream. My name is Tree City Wes. Welcome to episode 81 of Tree City Live. Go and get these levels set right. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Got a low-key show, but we have some drama to talk about in the Zen ecosystem. It's been a fun 24 hours. But let me know how everything sounds. Hope it sounds good. Let me know if the music's too loud, if I'm too quiet, if I'm too loud. You can pump the jams on a Friday night. But yeah, let's get into it. So obviously we're going to be talking about the OKX drama with Jack. OKX taking the X1 name for their new layer 2. It's not even a layer 1, it's a layer 2. What the hell, guys? And then we'll be talking about Zen blocks and the Zen ecosystem. We'll do our ETF watch update. But as always, we like to get into the crypto bubbles first, see what's popping off around crypto. Put them up, put them up. What's up, Rolando? Welcome. So yeah, on the day, kind of a mixed bag. We do have a couple movers here. What's Tau again? BitTensor. Yeah, we got BitTensor up 20%. We got Celestia up 22%. How crazy is that? We did that video last week. We bought it on stream for $4. Currently sitting at $7. Up 22% again. We're almost up 100%. Hope you guys, if any of you caught that video, I hope you bought some. It's over there on Coinbase. Might be too late now, but a lot of people are talking about this one. Got Gala up 11%, Near up 8.5%, Doge up 8%. But then we also have some movers to the downside. You got Hex down 2%. Got Matic down 2%. eHex down 7%. Rollbit down 6.5%. So kind of a mixed bag all around the market. See the chats popping off over here. What's up, Ryan? Welcome, Janet Rakuten. What's up, Rolando? Welcome, OX Path. Welcome, Xenian. Boom. Hell yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Oops. Forgot I switched buttons. Shout out to Rome. Hell yeah. So let's go check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of been all over the place the last 2 days. We've been super volatile, but we've been holding a strong support around 36,500. Let's zoom in here on the daily, see, and you can see these candles are just whipping up and down, right in our range. If we zoom out to the 4 hour, or zoom in to the 4 hour, you can see we were at the bottom of the range around 35,200. We pumped all the way to 38,000. That is so insane to me. If you would have told me we're at 38,000 before Thanksgiving, I would not have believed you. What's up, Mind Body Crypto? Welcome. So you see Bitcoin's kind of in this range sideways, but it's a pretty wide range. You can almost trade this. You know, it would have been nice to open up a long down here, take it, close it, open the short at the top of the range, come right back down, open the long again, long it to the top of the range, and then short it. It's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at the TIA chart. I mean, this thing's just going. We did draw this line, and it got to the top of our line and stopped. And we're gonna have another parabolic breakout here. And this is on the 4 hour chart. That's just crazy. In the RSI, the stochastic has room to run up. That's crazy. That's bull market vibes right there. What's up, Dank? Welcome. I always like to check out the total too to start as well. You can see total's doing solid, sitting at 1.36 trillion, kind of in the same range. I was worried we'd come all the way back to this golden pocket, but it's holding up bullish. We made a new higher low. If we take a look at total 2, now see, that's where they're starting to differ a little bit. You see total with Bitcoin's making a higher low, but total 2 without Bitcoin is making a lower low. That kind of tells me that altcoins are looking a little shaky while Bitcoin's looking stronger. If we look at total 3 and take Ethereum out of it, You can see that's pretty even right there, so that's interesting. But altcoins are sitting at 400 billion. What did this get up to last bull run? So it got all the way up to 1 trillion. So over a 2x. It's crazy. Let's go ahead over to Dex Screener, see what's popping off around the Zen ecosystem. Go and switch over to the small cam. The market's a habitual line stepper. Hey, it's all about those patterns for sure. But we see Zen down a little bit on the day. It kind of fell below our pocket here around 606. But we're still in the down pattern, just kind of moving down. It's unfortunate we fell through the golden pocket. This was that big pump right here. So there's a good chance we can just continue to fall down, but it's tough to do TA on Zen because of the price action, because of the supply. You know, I say it every night. The supply is dynamic, goes crazy. You know, a bunch of mints might have came out today and people ended up dumping them, so it looks like this. Anything. We also got leverage traders on exchanges manipulating the price, so there's that too. Did you sort your access list script? Nah, I kind of gave up on it. The reason I gave up on it, I could not get it to work with MetaMask, and I don't feel comfortable. Like I can write, I figured out how to do it with putting my private key directly in the Python script, which I really didn't like, or like having like a password file or a key file. I really I don't like to do that. So I was hoping I could use MetaMask, but got a little too complicated, so I just stepped back from it. I still have the folder with the Python script and everything, but I haven't worked on it in a couple of weeks. So you see OP Zen down another 20%, and oof. If you discount this wick here, it's kind of making a new low here, so that's unfortunate. Some big dumpers on OP Zen, about $6,000 in liquidity. Got Pulse Chain Zen down 2.5%, and it's trying to hold our line. I mean, it's bouncing off of it right now. Hopefully it doesn't close below it. It's trying not to. See DB Zen currently sitting at $1. I was looking at this earlier and it was at 97 cents, and I was like, damn, I should buy some. The gas was at like 35. Gas is sitting at 28 right now, so still a little high. Off topic, but Concord grapes are fire. Yeah, for sure. Man, that sounds good. Could go for some fresh fruit. So we got DB Zen over on Avalanche sitting at 5 cents. We got Binance DB Zen at 1.6 cents. Says it's up 20%, but we got these crazy wicks because of the low liquidity. And when I say low liquidity, there's 0.17 BNB and there's 10,000 DB Zen. So there's plenty of DB Zen for the taking, but there's going to be price impact as well. Some Polygon Matic DB Zen sitting at 4 cents just about. DB Zen over on Phantom still under a penny, unfortunately. Got a little cottonmouth. Pulse Chain sitting at 4067, or Pulse X rather, making a little move up. Or no, this is Pulse Chain on Pulse X. Got DB Zen at Pulse Chain, on Pulse Chain back over 50 cents. The smallest little breakout of this pattern. That's good to see. Hopefully it'll keep moving up, but eventually this has to find a bottom. You know, the supply is continuing to be minted every day, so when the supply increases, there's no demand. We talk about it every day. I see TDX, Titan X, up less than 1%. It did the flag out thing where it's, you know, it's in the flag, then it breaks out, in the flag, then it breaks out. So that's good to see, kind of creeping up there. But man, I'm all the way up there. That was where I bought. I thought I was getting a deal right here. I was like, all right, it caught a little support on this bottom wick over here, and then boom. Sheesh. It is what it is. So yeah. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Anything on your minds? If you guys could come over to the Twitter at Tree City West, give the stream a retweet, try to get some more hashtags in here. Shout out to the 23 watchers, but let's get into it. Let's talk about what this XONE is. No, X1 token. I like Crypto Bro. You were saying zone. XONE. It's the zone token. I like that because it differentiates it from X1. But what is the X1 ERC-20 token? Got a couple tweets to start off, and then we're going to dive into the white paper. I thought this was pretty funny. Shout out to TPX Zen. OKX stole the X1 name from the Zen community, and the world will know it. So that's kind of the basis for this new coin. It's like this is a statement. We're telling OKX, like, we know you took our name. We know exactly how it happened, and we're not cool with it. Thanks, says I've been thinking Bitcoin. Oh, this fucking icon is always in the way. I can't read it. Anyways. So got some interesting tweets here. So Jack tweeted this: my contact at OKX, OKT, that took lunch to me offering partnership. You know what to do. So I thought that was pretty interesting. He actually met the contact at OKX. They took him to lunch. They talked about a partnership with Zen. I guess OKX wanted to market Zen, and Jack was being Jack, and I love it. Yeah, Crypto Bruh with the docs, just throwing it out there. And it's facts. It is what it is. He's letting their demeanor and their actions speak for themselves. So that's great. So OKX files, we go way back. Hey Jack, sorry for the congestion on the OKX chain. We were expecting a lot of transactions, but didn't think that much. They underestimated Xenians when Zen launched on OKX. So they basically went back and changed the chain, and this is how they told Jack: our engineers are still optimizing our chain. As for the meeting supposed to happen today, I'd like to postpone it for next week. We believe early next week we'll be able to kick off all our promotion activities. More resources will be allocated to Zen promotion. So they're talking about promoting Zen, since Zen's bringing noise over to OKX. This is November 17th, 2022. This isn't this year, this is last year. This is a month after Zen launched, and it was about to launch. It might have just launched on OKX, yeah, because we made the noise over there. So they're fully aware of what's happening of Zen. They know what happened with Zen. They know the history of Zen. They know what Jack was doing, where we were at. So they knew, they were fully aware. I thought I saw someone mention, yeah, this guy. So this guy has this OKX logo, which means he's part of OKX. And he responded to Jack less than an hour ago saying, who is this communication with? What's the name of the employee? So it sounds like he's about to make some heads roll. This is the chief marketing officer of OKX, a $1 billion exchange. So that's pretty interesting. They know exactly what they did. This guy was fully aware. And he's trying to play it off like, oh, we didn't know. Who told you this? Who is this mystery guy? Well, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who it is. This guy. And I finally figured out who this guy is. So he's actually I believe he's the director of product or head of product at OKX. That's funny. I typed that in and it's job openings. Uh-oh. He might be former head of product now. I thought that was pretty funny. But, so yeah, there's definitely some drama there. And then Jack aired him out again, posting the DMs online on X, on Twitter. On my TG with the OKC contact 7 days ago, this question seemed out of context. Now we know. So the OKC contact said, "Hey Jack, hope you're doing well. May I ask if you're the owner of X1.eth?" Like what? The OKX contact DM'd Jack and asked if he owned the X1.eth ENS name a week ago? A week before they announced their layer 2 called X1? So they're fully aware that Jack has a project called X1, and they think he owns that ENS name because of his project. So they were just going to casually take it off his hands, and, you know, it's unbelievable what's happening. This is so slimy of this exchange. This is pure... When people say they hate centralized exchanges, it's this kind of reason. You know, they're always malicious, they're always dirty and slimy. You know, I never had a problem with OKX. I thought they were like a better Binance, but after seeing all this, it's just unbelievable. I would never. He's the director of Reach Around. Hey, what's up, Chaz Evans? What's up, man? Loving the streams lately. There has to be some conspiracy involving X1. That's what we're covering, man, for sure. There's something going on here. What's up, Damien? What's up, Globetrotter? So, Jack also posted this tweet, and we can verify this directly on the GitHub. This was their fork. So they basically forked the Polygon chain, and then they rebranded their product. So by default, it's called XGON. So there's for Polygon, it's the Polygon CDK. So there's the XGON sequencer, the aggregator, the XGON sync. They simply renamed it. Oops, here, let me do this. So the parts in red are what they removed. The parts in green are what they replaced it with. So they removed xgon.explorer with X1 sequencer and xgon permissionless with X1 permissionless. So they blatantly took the branding, and that was all they changed about the default settings of the Polygon chain. So they didn't actually do anything new. They didn't do anything original. It was a true copy paste of the chain. And then they changed it from XGON to X1. That was their that's what makes it theirs. OKX is the AliExpress of crypto. That's pretty funny. I like that comparison. That's pretty funny. So this was their rebranding. And then, of course, Jack calls them out. The OKX code GitHub rebranding. So I love that he's just airing him out blatantly on Twitter, giving no fucks at all. You know, this is the vicious Jack that we know. He's pushing the buttons right now behind the scenes. It's crazy. I'm not the one to walk away from a good fight. Who's with me? Turn the other cheek. Yeah. So this was interesting. Calling all Web3 builders. Today we're thrilled to unveil X1, a ZK Layer 2 network. So why the hell would you have a Layer 2 network called X1? X1 is a Layer 1, hence the 1 in the X1. It's a Layer 1. Why would you come out with a Layer 2 called X1? It doesn't make any sense. X1 blockchain trademark existed almost a year before your rebranding. So obviously, trademarks are bound by national laws. So the trademark is US law. You know, copyright laws are specific to their country. So OKX used to be in China. They got banned from China. Now they're in some like random island in the middle of the ocean. That's where they run their headquarters out of. And yeah, that's crazy. It's so crazy. X1 Layer 2, like that makes any sense, you know? So then, of course, we got Zensu out here. He's got our backs. OKX trying to steal X1 to make Validium off chain L2. So what is X1? X1 represents a secure, highly performant ZK-powered Ethereum L2 that connects OKX and Ethereum communities, enabling global participation in an on-chain ecosystem. Leveraging OKX's user base and Polygon's ecosystem tools, which is exactly what we tested on the X1 DevNet, that already exists. X1 will debut as a ZK EVM Validium, ensuring low transaction fees by storing DA off-chain. And then they have their token allocation. Everybody's favorite pie chart, your centralized exchange. 60% goes to their marketing department. Then they have 20% for something called team motivation. So you get user incentives, but the user incentives and the ecosystem development aren't enough. Marketing's not enough. You need some team motivation. That's 20% of your supply. Then 10% goes to their shareholders, and then 10% also goes to the team. So you have 60%, 20%, and another 10% all going to OKB, to OKC, to OKX, I mean. Their entire, and then the 10% goes to the shareholders. And then they get to dump it on everybody, the team. It's unbelievable. Yeah, say Killies. Is that how you say that, Dank? So the more I learn about OKX, the more I really dislike it. Then we had Owl, another community member. Shout out to Owl. She posted this. I thought this was funny. OKX censored the Zen smart contract on their centralized chain and then proceeded to steal our X1 name. As a response, we launched the X1 token to make a statement that Zen community is rooted in the first principles and is stronger. So shout out to Owl. That's the message that this new token has. It's a statement. If you have it in your wallet, you were there for this. You know, it's kind of it's almost like a meme token, but instead of being a funny meme, it's like a battle cry almost. Mad greasy. Yep, for sure. Seychelles. Say Achilles. I broke my Achilles tendon. I'm just playing. So yeah, we got a lot of drama here with OKX, and they're just, they don't care. They're so big, they don't care. The CMO is just now finding out, and he's like, wait, what? We pissed off a whole community? And if you click on any of their posts now, it's just Xenians. Amazing updates. Zen Prime, Zen Sue, Little Bear. And then there's these bots. Wow, that's awesome. Powerful place for builders. Are you kidding? Stealing blockchain names when launched? So it's just a shit show. It's really unfortunate that they're stooping to new lows. If you hadn't had a chance, definitely head over to Jack's Twitter and listen to the space from last night. And there's a lot of really good information about the X1 ERC-20 token. But I wanted to pull up the white paper, which is over on his GitHub. Oh, this is getting juicy. So Jack's on here talking, and so this is their CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of OKC. The idea we stole something is ridiculous. X1 is also the name of a debit card company acquired by Robinhood this year. First time I've ever even heard of Zen is seeing your tweet. 3 people at the company decided this name, and none of us are aware of your project. Hey, that's funny. And this person, who I've been in contact the whole year, also not aware, asking about X1 ownership 7 days ago before your rebranding. So who isn't really aware? So they're just going back and forth, airing it all out in the public. One of the biggest exchanges in the world. And none other than Jack Levin, Googler number 21. This person I've been in contact with for the whole year, also not aware. I've been in talks with our head of core debt team. I think we can significantly reduce gas consumption. Shall we have a meeting? He needs more information from your side. A requirement is it needs to match regular EVM gas limit on Ethereum. That's the only requirement. Sure, I understand. Let's have a call then. Hey Jack, hope you're doing well. May I ask if you're the owner of X1.eth? Like what? They're wondering about the X1.eth ENS name a week before they announce it. They're like obviously trying to get it out of his hands. How shady. How shady is that? 2023, we've seen all kinds of new lows. What's up, Tech Ken? Welcome. What's up, Craig Crypto? I followed some OKX peeps. Gonna annoy them everywhere they go. Yeah, same. I'm sure you guys seen me commenting on them. Where'd you find the white paper? So it's over on Jack's GitHub. That's where I was going next. I got distracted. This is getting live right now. That was like a minute ago that he responded to that. I was actually coming here to get the white paper. So if you go to the space from last night, definitely recommend listening to the space. I wish I had some of it clipped out because there are some sections in there that are straight fire. But he replied to the space with the GitHub, but it's the same GitHub that the ZenBlocks miner's on. So if you just go to Jack Levin 74 Zen miner, there's a docs folder. Inside this docs folder, there's the Xenian blockchain, there's the ZenBlocks white paper, and then there's this new X1 tokenomics PDF. So I wanted to pop this into ChatGPT, kind of do the cheap GPT thing, get to learn about this project a little bit. So let's go ahead and copy and paste. Tell me about this project. We'll start easy. So the X1 ERC token described is a cryptocurrency built on Ethereum blockchain. It leverages the ERC-20 standard, its common framework for tokens on Ethereum. X1. Symbol X1. Oh, that's funny. Is it going to be the X1 symbol? So each X1 token divisible up to 18 decimals, yada yada. Half of the supply, 500 million tokens, is available for public minting on the first come first served basis. The other half is reserved for the contract deployer. So there's been a lot of questions about this, and Jack's kind of keeping it under wraps right now. He was asked directly in the Telegram, and he said, we're keeping that one close to our vest for now, but it's going to be, I imagine it's going to be some kind of staking rewards or some kind of incentive, some type of burning. You know, if you burn the tokens, you get more, or something weird, some kind of cool thing. So only half of the supply will be initially available. Minting will start at a specific Ethereum block height and will end once the total supply is minted. Minting's not possible before or after these limits. So this really has nothing to do with Zen, nothing to do with X1. It's kind of more of a meme token, but it's more of like a statement. So the minting process is open to anyone interested in X1 and broader Zen ecosystem. The smart contract does not impose additional fees beyond the regular ETH. And there's a lot of questions about what that meant. So when we minted VMPX and when we mint Zen, there are certain functions like the do work function in the VMPX that actually, well, let's go take a look at it. It has a function that is specifically designed to run up gas fees. And it's simulating proof of work, but you're actually, instead of paying, you're actually paying, you have to pay for the gas because you're doing work, you're doing computation. But if you come over to the wrong one. I gotta search within the code. Where's the there's like a little search box. That's what I'm looking for. Just open it in Remix. And this is a cool feature. I didn't really know that was a thing. You can actually, if you click this little open in, you can open the contract directly in Remix, which makes it super easy. So this right here, this function, it's trying to make it bigger. Function do work power for each power cycles power. So basically it does this thing for whatever slot you picked on the slider will determine how much VMPX you get, and however much VMPX you're going to get, it's going to raise the gas fee. And so this white paper says there's basically nothing like that. So there's no functions like the do work function that's going to explode the price of gas on Ethereum when everyone goes to mint. It should just be like a regular mint. Now that doesn't mean we won't see high gas, but it's not designed like VMPX and Zen to consume gas and raise the price. What's up, Rolando? What up, homie? Just getting blazed. Tech Ken, what's up? Hell yeah. I love seeing the hash heads in the chat. That's so cool. So the minting schedule will start on Ethereum block height. There's going to be a countdown. Minting process is open to anyone. The amount of XEN received during the minting depends on the account state, with the specific schedule dictating the number of tokens. One-time minting, each account can only initiate single minting transaction. To prevent speculative trading during the minting phase, XEN transfers between accounts are prohibited until the entire supply is minted, with a safety margin of 100,000 XEN. XEN token contract includes a burn function adherent, so you're able to burn it. So there might be a burn protocol. There might be a DB-Zen for XEN. If we call on Rosin team, they might be able to throw something together, kind of do like a burn reward system, which will be super interesting because Zen is inflationary. This is not inflationary. This has a capped supply of 1 billion. So that's pretty interesting. Isn't it an airdrop? No, it's not an airdrop. It's going to be a mint. You're going to mint it. Project appears to be community focused, allowing anyone interested in the ecosystem to participate in the minting process. Security is paramount. Immutability of the contract. So it's kind of given the basic. I love this quote here. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. So Jack's always, on his quest to eradicate mediocrity. He's always looking for the best. I think that's an awesome trait to have. So this is where there's a little bit of confusion. So there's these different assets in the Zen ecosystem, and depending on the highest asset you have, it's the rule of the higher hand. So amounts in the schedule are above are non-cumulative. The rule of the higher hand applies, which means that the account will receive the XEN amount corresponding to the highest ranking asset that this account holds at the moment of minting transaction. So what this means, it's non-cumulative, which means these don't add up. So if you have some VMPX and you have some Zen balance and you have some Zen burn record, you don't get 32,000. You would only get the burn record because that's the highest order you have. It's the rule of the higher hand, which means that an account will receive XEN corresponding to the highest ranking asset. See, if you have a Zunicorn, you get 1 million. If you have a Zunicorn, a bunch of burn Zen, a Zen balance, and VMPX, you still only get 1 million. So that's what that means. So there's definitely some strategy around that. You can send your ZenFTs around, you can send your tokens around. I've heard people talk about, and that's the other thing too, is you can only mint as long as the mint is live. So if you're playing an airdrop 1,000 wallets, you better plan to get those mints in before the mint's over. There's only going to be, 500 million. So that in a Zunicorn is 1 million. So think about it that way. If people have 500 Zunicorns, it'll be minted out by 500 people. I remember Jack mentioning clicking buttons. I live to click. Yeah, about to roll some dank. No pun. Hey. I've been burning Xen on multiple chains to increase my X1 allocation with the X1 minting. Am I screwed? No, not at all. Not at all. This has nothing to do with X1, has nothing to do with Xen. This is just kind of a statement. It's a meme coin, basically. So this will be fun. If you burned on Xen on ETH, then your burn record will count here. But it's really only Ethereum. Let's talk strategy. I was thinking coin tools, so I'm thinking about sending 100 VMPX. So you have your eVMPX balance, it's 100 plus. You get 10,000. So if you have 500 VMPX, you could send that to 5 different wallets and you would get 50,000 X1 in those claims. You could also head over to CoinTool, and if you have 1,000 VMPX, you can airdrop that to 10 wallets. And rather than doing 10 different transactions, each paying gas one at a time, you can do the CoinTool trick, the multi-send, where you send to 10 different transactions, 10 different addresses in one transaction, and it's much cheaper. It's way cheaper than sending 10 separate transactions. So CoinTools might have another just don't tell Cloudcox. We gotta make sure he's mad afterwards. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Cloudcox.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up, Cleo!
Jack just tweeted, let's report this X account for brand infringement. If X gets enough requests, they'll take it down. Let's do it. It is interesting. I'll leave this here. So it's this account. X1 Network. If you guys want to go report this, that'd be pretty funny. Shout out to the 33 watchers. We're gonna say... What's brand infringement? I guess that'd be... impersonation? Pretending to be me, my brand, or a user I represent. Please fill out this form. Accounts pretending to represent my company. Hey. I'm an authorized representative. Confirm. Should I just send him a screenshot? Would that be funny? I'm just gonna send him a screenshot. How about that? We're gonna say X1/Tree City Trading. YouTube streamer. What's the official? Is it that Zen crypto one? Yeah, this one. One, two, three, Internet Street? I don't, the official chief hashhead. True that. What about leveraging ERC-20 VMPX? I mean, yeah, you could transfer it over the bridge. company would like to use this name on Twitter. All right. I know 424. Hey. All right. They've been reported. Thank you. So yeah, let's go back to the so we were talking about the strategy. So basically you want to have, if you have multiple of high assets, you want to get that in as many wallets as possible. So like if you have 3 Xenicorns, my goal would be to send that to 3 different wallets and try to claim 3 batches of 1 million. Unfortunately, I don't have any Xenicorns on ETH, so I only have rare. So my options are to send a couple NFTs to several wallets, or I can do VMPX. I believe it's much cheaper to transfer tokens than it is to call the smart contract to transfer NFTs. So I don't know if it's twice as cheap, but it might be cheaper to get like 500 VMPX and then airdrop it to 5 wallets, so you end up with 50,000 X1. I think that's going to be my strategy, so I'll probably use CoinTool. CoinTool.app. They have the token multi-send. That's so funny. They have exchange bulk withdrawal, which has the OKX logo, and then they have the Zen batch minter, which is the Zen logo. Oh, here it is. So you got the token multi-sender. We'll come down. We'll do Ethereum. Maybe. Am I blind? Oh, it's right at the top. Just leverage everything 30 to 50x. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, just throw that 200x leverage on there that they got over at MEXC. It's all good. Don't do that. Do not do that. Jack said coin tools will not work. I'm not sure what that means. I think he might be referring to the mints. So if you have CoinTool mints, I don't think they count because it's not as NFT. But just sending my coins, I don't think that would make a difference. So basically, you would just put five of your addresses in here. You'd enter the VMPX address. I might be wrong. They might not. They might be blacklisting wallets that have the. I mean, that is possible to block that. So I don't think they would do that. There's like a bunch of airdrop apps. So there's not just CoinTool. I imagine he was referring to the mint. Yeah. Thanks, Claudia. That's what I was thinking as well. Report at OKX X1 network on X. Hey. So, and I already have all these Zen wallets with the private keys backed up, so I'm just going to reuse my Zen Mint wallets. And I'll basically airdrop myself 101 tokens to 5 different wallets, then I'll have 5 different claims. And I might do 10. I'm going to try to get like 100,000 X1. I think that's a good amount. Similar to the other parts of the Zen ecosystem, X1 features a mutable smart contract. Once instantiated, will operate as the protocol among the Ethereum blockchain as a whole is up and running. As a consequence, X1 total supply can never be more than the stated above cap of 1 billion tokens. But what about the half of the supply? That's the big question. What's going to happen with the half of the supply? And I think they're going to announce that. So anybody will be able to mint this. If you don't have a Zen asset, you're only going to get 1,000. If you have VMPX or you have Zen, you need 100 VMPX or you need 1 million Zen. And you get 10,000 X1. If you have a burn record of at least 1 million Zen, then you get 12,000 X1. And if you have Zen NFTs, so if you have a collector, it's 1,200. If you have a limited, it's 15,000, 12,000. A limited's 15,000. Rares are 20,000. And then it really starts to get good with the legendaries, exotic, and Zunicorns, with the Zunicorns topping out at 1 million. So you get 1,000x on everyone if you have a Zunicorn on ETH. Excited to be part of the journey, hell yeah. It's a great night. I'm so zen. Hell yeah. I'm excited to go play some Call of Duty. If you guys play Call of Duty, hit me up. I'm not sure if Howler's in here. We'll be playing. But I should probably try to stream it. The thing is, my hard drive on this PC, on my streaming PC, is I don't have enough storage because I have all the videos and footage and I need the cache. I don't have enough storage to download the 200 gig Call of Duty update. And also this PC's on Wi-Fi because it's a different part of my house. I don't have a cable run up here. My gaming PC downstairs is in the middle of the living room. So that's usually where I game. Is the countdown posted? Not yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. He said stake Zen counts, so I got 1.2 billion stake Zen. But since it's not a cumulative, that kind of changes the strategy quite a bit, right? Like instead of... I lost the... oh, here it is. I lost the PDF. Come back, GitHub. He's our greatest nerd. Hey, I'm not much of a gamer. I'm really bad at gaming, but Modern Warfare is addictive. I'm probably best at StarCraft 2. That's probably my best game. I like StarCraft 2 again. That's a super nerdy game for sure. I play Rocket League. I was decent at Rocket League. I got up to platinum. I mean, I play everything, but I don't have time anymore, to be honest. It is fun to play, though. So the goal is going to be disperse these assets among a couple different wallets so you can claim. But is it going to be worth it? Like, there's got to be a point where these ones aren't worth it with the gas fees, but these ones will be. But it's also going to depend on the gas fee at the time. You know, is it going to be? Are we going to spike the shit out of the gas? And what's going to happen if gas is 100 and people are going to be minting this shit? You know, there's going to be people powering through the gas fees. OG game, yeah, for sure. You're a pro at StarCraft. I never really got into WoW. I played it a little bit. My wife is she's a gamer too. She plays Sims 4 and Harry Potter, and we'll play Rocket League together. We used to anyway. I haven't played Rocket League in a long time. But yeah, just kind of a chill Friday night, going over this X1 thing, thinking about the strategy. So I didn't really... I'm struggling on... What are... Let me take a look. So like, this is a... These are collectors, correct? Yeah. Could burn 500 billion. We just monitor the block number on EtherScan. I'm sure there's going to be a countdown. It's approximate, you know, but you know, each block is basically a certain amount of time, so you can judge it, and there will be a countdown. It's how they did the other launches. Then is a game too. Oh shit. What's my best? I don't have any, all my NFTs are collectors. I don't have any limiteds. Would it even be worth it? So, no, it wouldn't. But if you can get like a legendary or an exotic, that'd be sick. Whew, excuse me. The early computer game I remember was Indiana Jones. Game I played. Hell yeah. Old school. It was always about Super Mario. Super Mario 3 was probably my favorite game of all time. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions. I think the X1 method or the VNPX method is going to be my method of choice. The NFTs are more expensive to transfer, so I'm going to try to save on gas. Move some VNPX between like 5 or 10 wallets. If I do 10 wallets, I'll be able to get 100,000 if I can claim them fast enough. If the gas is not too expensive, it might be a situation where it's like VNPX, where the gas is going to spike up, and it might be cheaper to buy after the mint. So we'll see what happens there. Gas is coming down a little bit. It's only 19 right now. Might be a good time to make some transactions if you have any. I think I have a mint coming up. Let me check the little calendar here. Sunday. Sunday, I got a vanilla mint. Mario Kart. Hell yeah. StarCraft came free with a Sound Blaster card. Oh man. Let me load it up on my Windows 98. Million. So it's million. So for every 10, if you have at least 10 million Zen, then you get 10,000. But it's not each. It's you have to have at least 10 million. If you have 100 million, you still only get 10,000. If you have 10 million, you get 10,000. If you have 50 million, you have 10,000. You only get 10,000 unless you have a burn record. So if you burned at least 10 million Zen, then you'll get 12,000. You will not get 10,000, you'll get 12,000. So you only get one of these. These do not compound. This is non-cumulative. So you want to stack, if you have multiple of higher assets. Like I have multiple collectors, so I'm thinking if I send 5 collectors to 5 different wallets, you know, I'll get 12 times 5, so it'll be like 60,000. And then I could send 100 VNPX to 4 wallets, and I'd be able to get 100,000 for less transfers. So there's different ways. It's good. We're gonna have to figure out the most efficient method to spread our assets among a couple wallets. We're gonna have to do it when gas is cheap. It was just at 20. It was just at 19. Now it's at 27. Fuck. RoboCop? Oh shit. I was all about like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters. That was fun on NES. The Super Mario is my real thing. Shit's popping off on Twitter. Titan X. Yeah, shout out to all the watchers. We're streaming over on Kick. We're on Twitch TV. If you guys have accounts over there, go give me a follow. It's all at all at Tree City West. But it looks like Jack's tweeting over here. Let's see. Let the new X1 Discord community know how we feel. What? Yo, let's go. Hey. Let's go yell at some OKX people live on stream. Alright, I just put the link up in the chat. Hopefully that works. That one might not work. Try that one. Save April with Party Wagon. Hey. Hell yeah. You guys are taking me back. Mega Man? Oh shit. I was all about the Sega Genesis. I had the Sega Genesis. I had like Road Rash, World Series Baseball. That was my shit. Just waiting for Discord to load up so we can go yell at some OKX people. Let's customize my experience. Yes, I am a developer. Alright, so let's see what's up here. We gotta verify first so we can chat. So I'll hit the thing, add a role verified. Take a look at the announcements. Hello, I am here for Zen. What should I say? Hello? We are talking about X1 on OKX now. We're talking about Zen X1 on OKX live on my stream at Tree City West. Stay Zen. This is great. NBA jams? Oh shit.
He's on fire!
Hey, can't forget that one. This is copy paste layer 2 nobody wants. Poor plagiarism. This is pretty funny. Can I speak to your manager? I troll too much. Oh man. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Go harass these OKS people. They took our idea. They took our intellectual property. And they didn't take the intellectual property. They took the branding. They took the shit that doesn't matter. And I'll be honest, I personally do not care. I think it's more funny. I like trolling. I like I'm all about the community rallying together and getting behind Jack and supporting X1, but you could call X1 anything. I'm here for the tech. I'm here for the product itself. You know, X1 for all I care. Could have been a code name. It could be a completely different name. But I understand the principle, so we got to stick to our wits. We got to defend the name. I'm broke. I might try to bridge my BRC VMPX to ETH and spread them around. That's a good idea, Rolando. I think. I mean, it might not be. Not financial advice. I'm finally in the cool kids telegram. Don't you have an imagination of your own? I love how this is all Zen people. That's great. There's not even anyone from there's no one from OKX or Zen or X1 even in here. It's just us guys. It's great. Community shitcoin. Change your name to Gaylords. Shout out to New Sense. That's great. Alright, well, we've been going for over an hour. It's Friday night. I want to go play video games. I want to go eat some junk food. I'm going to have a good time. Tomorrow, I have a long day, and I will not be here tomorrow, unfortunately. We will be back on Sunday, and we're going to do a private stream on Sunday. We'll do a public stream on Sunday. But tomorrow, I got kind of a long day. Going to the family memorial for the family member that died. So it's a little funeral type thing, kind of a celebration of life type thing. And then after that, my wife and I have a romantic evening planned at this fun hotel suite type thing. So we're going to go have a good time. But I will be back Sunday afternoon, and we'll have another live stream. We'll do the private stream, and we'll kick it. We will kick it. What's up, Shaka Vibes? Welcome. Do you need a password to enter? You need a Discord account. Go get drunk like Chris Hansen. Hey, I quit drinking. But yeah, shout out to you guys. If you could come over to the Twitter, give me some likes, subscribes, and shares. Appreciate it. If you want to support the tools we've been making, the GitHub and everything, come over to hashhead.io. Perhaps buy me a coffee. If not, I just appreciate the love the community we're building. It's awesome seeing the community come together and rally against this awful OKX bullshit. Straight up bullshit. So I hope you guys stay zen, fight the good fight. And if you want to play some Call of Duty, just hit me up on Twitter or Telegram. I'll be around. And hope you guys have a good Friday night. Stay zen. Peace.
All right, let's fucking hash.